Whoa, slow down there. You want to try some hydroponics? Let's get some hydrogen. And some net cups. And don't forget the rockwool. And some other things. It's gonna get kind of expensive to grow some vegetables. Oh, want something cheaper? Like a pool noodle? Careful. Oh, what'd you do? And that comes out to about 2 cents a piece. Will that work for you? Cool, let's get started. Alrighty, here's some pak choi that we let go to seed. You can see we're still munching off of it, still eat it, but if you let it go ahead and flower, you can get your own seeds. I had some people asking me about the small amount of seeds you get in a packet. Believe it or not, 5 years ago, bought one packet for $1.99, let 2 dozen of these go to seed, and I haven't bought any seeds ever since. So I'm going on my 5th year of seeds just from a couple dozen plants. Alright, we're gonna change out one of these containers here. First thing you gotta do is get rid of the old plants. We've harvested pak choi plants. You can see them on the back row there. The ones that we let go to seed, we ate these before they had a chance to bolt. You can see how easy it is to take them out like in the last video. The pool noodle, it just comes right off. You don't have to fight with the rock wool or anything like that. No net cups, no hydrogen or anything. Alright, these we've already done. Now these are just a little dirty. You can clean them. Perfectly good to use again. But somebody asked me how to make the pool noodles, so we're going to start from scratch. First thing you want to do is get rid of the old nutrient solution. I just dump it in a bucket and then toss it in my wife's herb garden later. We'll go wash this off. Alrighty. So now if you go get your pool noodle and cut cross sections about 1 inch thick. There's 48 inches on an average pool noodle. You can get 48 of these out of each one. We're just going to use 5 for this one right here. Now what you got to do is, somebody asked me about the big hole in the middle, how you keep the microgreens from falling through. We're going to show you. You're going to need a pair of scissors. But first you got to fill this thing back up with nutrient solution. I'll link up a little recipe up above, the one that we use with the master blend. Anyhow, all you do is just cut a little section out. Take that piece, put it in the middle, and make sure there's still a small hole for your microgreen to fit through, so you don't squash it because it's a tender plant. See, just like that. That's how easy it is. Now see, I used to use cotton or biostrate or some other material like that in the middle, but it was keeping the stems too wet. And I found out if I just use a little piece that I cut off of here, leave a little space for your microgreens so you don't squash them. Sometimes if there's no space, you might have to trim it again. Just like that. And that's how easy it is. Nothing extra to buy. And see, we just did it that fast. So now we're ready. Plant some more pak choi. No. This isn't going to be intense. Get that off of here. This is going to be, take your time. We're going to relax and show you. We're not going to race through here. We'll keep the timer going though and see how long it takes. See, that one's pretty clean. See the root coming down off the bottom? We'll get one off here. It's a little dirty. And use that. Now you're not having any pumps to worry about. There's no kind of aeration. So you can get a little bit of dirt in here and it's not going to bother it. So this is like, no worries. Pull it back out. First one, make sure that your roots are touching the nutrient solution. Pop it back in. Repeat the process 4 times. Now see these microgreens here? There's no nutrient solution in there, it's just water, so they grow slowly. And I keep those around, and you can see the row in front of it. I planted those last week, and you can tell they're a little bit bigger because now they're in a nutrient solution. So if you go ahead and plant 2 or 3 in each one of these, if something happens to one, or if you harvest one off of it and you want to plant some more, you've always got microgreens to go back to and start over. Pop it in there. You just make sure that little space that you left, that you get the microgreen in that space, so that when you close it up to stick it inside of the hole, you're not going to squash the microgreen. It's just that easy. And this is a set it and forget it. Once you go ahead and finish this off, this thing will go for about a month without even having to do anything to it. You can just leave it like that. That one in the front I haven't even touched. It really is just the simplest way to grow. You know, I just love it. In about 5 to 6 weeks, you're going to be harvesting pak choi. And keep it going in succession so you always have a fresh crop. I'm going to put about 3 in this one. You can put 3, 4, 5. There's no rules, because you can just eat whatever you want. Alright, that's it. You know, share this with somebody. Alright, get out there. Keep on growing. 2 minutes and 40 seconds.